Hello, I'm Matt Reynolds, editor of Packaging World magazine, here with another episode of Technology Minute. Today's conversation is with Bradley Dunlap, product marketing manager for packaging tapes at Shurtape. We'll be talking about how to distinguish between the different packaging tape varieties on the market today and how to select the right one for your application. So, we've heard that packaging tape is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Can you explain how packaging tapes differ?
Packaging tape is the best, most economical way to seal a carton, but it's important to understand that all packaging tapes are created equal. Even among the three main types, acrylic, hot melt, and water activated, there are discrepancies in construction that make them perform differently. Acrylic and hot melt packaging tapes are pressure sensitive, which means they require wipe down force to adhere properly to cartons, while water activated tape requires the application of water via a dispenser to activate its adhesive. For the purpose of our discussion, we will be focusing on hot melt pressure sensitive packaging tape. Hot melt packaging tape is the best option for automated case sealing operations because it delivers the ideal properties of adhesion, shear strength, and unwind needed to ensure reliable carton seals in a fast-paced environment.
Why does choosing the right packaging tape matter?
Tape choice can have a significant impact on operational cost in more ways than you might expect. The cost of packaging tape comes down to more than just the price per roll. There are hidden costs associated with the tape choice that are easily overlooked. Things like downtime caused by broken tape seals stopping production lines, material waste from tape not running to the core, and product loss from damage and contamination that resulted from an unsecure seal. Using a Priceberg as an illustration, you can see that the weight of the hidden cost greatly exceeds that of the tape's selling price. Factors like productivity and overall equipment effectiveness, added labor cost of reworking failed carton seals, and material waste are all affected by your packaging tape choice. If you have not been using the right packaging tape for your application, you may be surprised by the amount of time and money that can be saved by selecting the right solution. The reality is tape is a value-added product that makes the job easier and helps to bring efficiency to your production. Many of the issues that cause headaches in end-of-line packaging operations, things like tape not sticking, broken tape, and unsecure seals, can be reduced or eliminated by just selecting the right tape for the job. Choosing the right packaging tape is not only important for carton security, but also because it reduces the cost associated with inefficiencies on the packaging line.
What factors need to be considered when choosing a packaging tape?
The first thing to consider is your case sealing environment. The temperature, the presence of dust and debris, and production speed all have an impact in the packaging tape's performance. If your packaging line is located in a refrigerated space or other cold environment, many packaging tapes fail to adhere properly in near or below freezing temperatures. As the temperature drops, the adhesive becomes brittle and loses its ability to flow and penetrate into the substrate of the carton, resulting in tape not sticking and unsecure seals. Dust and dirt can also affect packaging tape by contaminating the tape's adhesive and keeping it from adhering properly. You may need to use a tape with a thicker adhesive coat weight to ensure adhesion even if the tape comes in contact with dust particles. An additional question to ask yourself is whether or not you are working in a fast-paced, high-productivity environment. Hot melt tapes tend to be better for fast-paced environments of automated packaging operations because they offer quick stick and secure adhesion with a single strip of tape. They also offer low-force unwind that limits the stress induced on the tape and allows for quick and efficient application. Another important consideration when choosing a packaging tape is grade. Packaging tapes are available in a variety of grades, meaning varying levels of film thickness and adhesive coat weights. These grades ensure that you have the right holding power and tensile strength based on variables like the carton size, weight, and environment, among other considerations. As any of these factors increase, so should the grade of tape. Closely related to tape grade is tape quality. Quality packaging tapes are designed to keep packaging lines running longer and faster. Variables such as inconsistent film thickness, thin adhesive coating, and little or lack of release coating may hinder the performance of the tape. Make sure your tape manufacturer places its tapes through a rigorous testing policy to ensure the consistency of every roll. A good indicator of this is if the manufacturer is a member of the PSTC Responsible Tape Manufacturing Council. Another major factor to consider when choosing a packaging tape is its holding power or shear strength. Shear strength is a term used by tape manufacturers to describe the tape's ability to resist a continuous stress. A perfect real-world example of this would be the stress that is applied to the packaging tape with automated pick-and-place palletization. Tapes with higher shear strength produce a more reliable carton seal for downstream automation. In most industrial packaging applications, it is best to use a tape that is rated at or above 10,000 minutes of holding power.
How does tape application impact packaging tape choice?
The application method used in your packaging operation plays a major role in the type of packaging tape you should be using. A tape that is sufficient for manual case sealing may not be adequate when used in automated packaging line, where carton security hinges on a single strip of tape applied at a high speed. Proper application of packaging tape is critical to secure seal. Pressure-sensitive tapes, including hot melts, require wipe-down force in order to achieve its maximum holding power. The proper amount of pressure drives the tape's adhesive into the surface, allowing the adhesive to entangle itself deep within the fibers of the corrugate to create a secure seal. In an automated setting, this force is provided by the tape applicator, which is typically designed with two rollers that are positioned at the front and the rear of the unit. In many cases, the force generated by these rollers is not sufficient to create a secure seal, especially if you're sealing underfilled cartons. So when selecting a tape applicator, look for those that offer multiple wipe-down mechanisms. With proper application, more of the tape's adhesive is used, creating a more secure seal that's able to withstand the external stress forces met through the distribution network. The type of carton that you're applying your tape to also impacts the performance of your tape. Recycled corrugated often poses a challenge in packaging operations because it is difficult for tape to stick to. This is because the fibers that make up the recycled corrugate are much shorter and closer together than those of virgin corrugate, leaving less space in between fibers for the tape's adhesive to penetrate. Specialty packaging tapes that are built for the use on highly recycled or 100% recycled corrugate are ideal for sealing these types of cartons.
What makes HP series packaging tapes different?
HP series packaging tape is unique because it is purpose-built for packaging, meaning it is designed with automated carton sealing in mind. It offers the highest holding power to fiberboard in the industry and shows visible fiber tear when removed, indicating a strong hold and a reliable case seal. HP series packaging tapes are also good to the core, which means that the tape is usable right down to the core, limiting tape waste and reducing the frequency of tape roll changeovers, which can cause downtime on the production floor. Shurtape's HP series packaging tapes are available in a variety of grades and thicknesses, ranging from lightweight and general purpose to heavyweight and production grade. They are also available in specialty formulations for cold temperature sealing applications, adhesion to recycled corrugate, and even printed backings for conveying a message or branding.
And where can our listeners learn more?
You can learn more about HP series packaging tapes in addition to the SureSeal automated and manual tape application technologies by visiting SureSealSecure.com or by calling 888-442-TAPE.